Hello there. Harry in Goblet of Fire.
That's right. I'm about to monologue, son. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Now, this has been ripped through by many avid fans, basically referencing the book and how dialogue is completely all over the place. How it was whispered, Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? To Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? It's just those little complete parallels from what was actually written in the book. But it's just like, I don't, because to me, that fell off the rails in the previous movie that I give every other one a pass, kind of. Because literally, when I watched these series, I watched 1, 2, The Prisoner of Azkaban, The Goblet of Fire, and then I stopped watching them altogether. Because The Prisoner of Azkaban, it's kind of like what The Force Awakens did to me. What The Force Awakens did to me. It was just like, this isn't Harry Potter. And like The Force Awakens wasn't Star Wars. It looked like Star Wars. It sounded like Star Wars, but it didn't feel like Star Wars. And to me, Harry Potter, the Prisoner of Azkaban, didn't feel like Harry Potter because they had gotten rid of some of the elements of Harry Potter. So this one is basically just the same as the previous to me. I already know it's going to derail itself because they already got away from the book what I thought was a massive step away from the book in The Prisoner of Azkaban. So I'm not going to nitpick every little thing of this one. I'm just going to say that I wish they introduced like the other, like they could have, what is it, the Quidditch World Cup. I would have loved to have seen more of that. I really wish they would have had Victor Crumb pronouncing Hermione's name wrong, because that was kind of a slap in the face to everyone who read the books and pronounced it that way. It was actually done to correct people from saying Hermione to Hermione, because it was Hermione Granger, and some people were saying Hermione. So it was kind of one of those things. It would have been nice to actually include it in the movie instead of him just constantly being mute the majority of the time. Yeah, and it's funny when they introduce Mad-Eye Moody, and I absolutely love him in this movie because he just seems crazy, because they talk about how he's crazy. And when they introduce him in the other movies, he's not crazy. He's just sane with an eye that can rotate in the back of his head. It's this movie where he isn't Mad-Eye Moody, where he actually is Mad-Eye Moody. And the other ones, he's just... that's the thing I found funny. It's just like, yeah, I could accept him as being mad in the Goblet of Fire. But the other ones, he was completely sane, completely logical, didn't act out on impulse, which I would have expected from someone they called mad. So it's little things like that, which is more of a slander to the book as well than really but yeah, it's just one of those things. And I did love David Tennant. I wish they would have had him in for more, because I absolutely love that actor. Doctor Who, you're one of the main, and you and Matt Smith for sure are one of the main ones, at least in the new, well, there is no more Doctor Who, but yeah, I would have loved to have seen more of him instead of having him in there for the very beginning and then the very end. I mean, that's kind of sad that they had this amazing actor and they weren't really able to do anything with them because he's taking Polyjuice Potion. So the actor disappears and someone else takes his place. Yeah. So it's just little things like that that are just like, I liked Mad-Eye Moody the most in this movie. And he was serving the Dark Lord. So it's just like little things. The resurrection, of course, everyone pinpoints like how it was done in the books. All these things were done better in the books, of course. Of course, I'm not going to dispute that in any way. But I did enjoy this movie for what it was, just a movie. Because after The Prisoner of Azkaban, I don't exactly view these as Harry Potter. I just view these as a Harry Potter-like story. Basically it's basically like whenever there's like a Beauty and the Beast or a film coming out, another movie has to come out with the exact same name and title. Same thing I said twice. Like a year before, right when they introduce it, which is very cheesily made, all that. That's what I view these movies to become. Because there are beats that are predictable that they show this is actually going to the Prisoner of Azkaban, when Harry Potter's actually walking down the stairs for the first time, you can literally see Ron and Hermione looking up at him, waiting for their cue. They're just looking up because that was a problem with the editing room, I'm sure. But yeah, Goblet of Fire at this point in time, I'm just like, okay, it's a fun movie. Yeah, it's a fun movie. I didn't. the whole Ron not talking with Harry was kind of like, I don't think guys are really like this. I don't think teenagers are really like this. At least talk it out, especially with your best friend. You would be honest with him. You would be open with him. And you wouldn't immediately not believe him. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. That's a weak friendship there. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles.